Yo, so picture this. You're 23 years old, already going crazy in the league with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists per game. That's not just good. That's better than Kobe's numbers were at that age. Now, take that talent and drop it right in the laps of the Lakers. Into the same franchise where legends were made and where the Mamba left his mark.
Kobe has been going and he keeps it going with the backhand.
And just when we thought we had the Lakers figured out, boom. The Lakers found who they want to carry the torch. Luka's traded to the Lakers, teaming up with none other than LeBron James. So now, here's the real question. Is Luka truly destined to carry on Kobe's legacy? Or is this just another false prophecy in the making? Because in Laker Nation, you're either a legend or just another name. Let's break it all down.
Superstar Luka Doncic is saying goodbye to Dallas and hello to Lakers fans after a weekend trade that is shaking up
the
the
Los
league.
Angeles Lakers are trading for superstar Luka Doncic.
Massive trade happening in the NBA right now. The Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic.
Let's be real. The minute the Lakers landed Luka, social media went berserk. We've seen the script before though. Everyone wants to label the next Jordan, the next Kobe. But now that Luka's teaming up with LeBron in purple and gold, the comparisons are starting to surface. If playing in the same franchise that Kobe built his legacy on doesn't intensify these debates, I don't know what will. Kobe Bryant, one of my personal favorite players of all time, is a straight up icon in Lakers history. 5 rings, countless clutch moments, and a work ethic that belongs in the Hall of Fame on its own. To see Luka walk into the same building, rocking that Lakers jersey, automatically cranks up the pressure to 100. The challenge though? Living up to the Mamba standards in an organization where greatness is the baseline. Add in the presence of LeBron, and you've got a high-stakes environment that either forges legends or exposes pretenders. Alright, first up we got the skill set and play style. Luka has always been about that step-back 3, the move that's become a signature at this point, and his playmaking is just out of this world. Now, if we're comparing that to Kobe, we know Kobe was more about that intense mid-range game, the post-up fadeaway, and especially that above-the-rim athleticism. So if we took it from that angle, the playstyles are different, but again, this is possibly another version of Kobe Bryant. Here's what's crazy. With LeBron demanding double teams, Luka's going to have even more space to operate. That can get real interesting real fast, especially with Luka already knowing how to punish mismatches just like Kobe did. Next, we gotta talk Mamba mentality. We all know Kobe was obsessed with winning. Waking up at 4 a.m., living in a gym, studying film like it was a final exam.
But the way I grew up, from Tex Winter, Phil Jackson, the way film was broken down, it was broken down to the smallest detail. It was broken down to the right angle. It was broken down to foot placement, timing, looking at the posture of a teammate.
Luka, on the other hand, he's got the fire too. He hates losing. He can hit clutch shots, obviously, but let's keep it real. Is he on that 24/7 grind like Kobe was? That's the $1 million question. The good news is though, he's playing with LeBron, which might push him even harder. Because during Luka's career, he's never really had to answer to anyone. He was always that obvious number 1 guy on his team. With having LeBron on his team now, he can unlock a fire and the roadmap to winning, which Luka hasn't had at that high of a level. Now let's check out scoring and efficiency. It's regular to see Luka dropping 30 a night. Crazy numbers. He's doing it with some solid shooting splits, but he was also the main dude in Dallas. Now in LA, that shot distribution might shift a bit, but to be honest, that might help with his efficiency if he's taking fewer forced shots. With Kobe, we saw peaks and valleys in terms of efficiency. He dropped 50, but go 20 for 40 from the field. No fault to Kobe, but if you look at some of the rosters he had to do what he had to do to win. Luka might keep that average high if defenses aren't also worried about the other threats on the court, like Bron and AR. It's a different approach, sure, but if the ball goes in, the ball goes in. Then there's the clutch factor, and Luka's already got a track record here. He's hit some of the craziest playoff buzzer beaters I've seen in a minute. But when you step into the Lakers spotlight, every clutch shot gets compared to Kobe's game winners. It's inevitable. If Luka keeps delivering in those late game moments at Staples, crypto, people will start digging up those old Kobe highlights to see if it measures up. It's going to be insane to watch, no doubt. Leadership and influence is tricky. Kobe's leadership style was borderline intimidating. He pushed teammates hard. You either rose to his level or you got left behind. Luka's vibe seems a little bit more relaxed. And now he's teamed up with LeBron, who's known for an inclusive style, but also demands excellence. So if Luka can blend the two, keep it light while also holding people accountable, he might create a leadership style all on his own. That could be something special, especially in LA. Legacy talk. Here's where it gets real heated. If Luka can bring even 1, 2, 3 championships to LA, the hype train will be off the rails. We're talking banners in the rafters, statues outside the arenas, the whole deal. But remember, Kobe gave the Lakers 20 seasons of greatness, 5 rings, and moments that will be replayed forever. Luka's just starting out in purple and gold. Could he reach those heights? Being only 25, maybe. But it's going to take consistent years of dominance and playoff success to even get in that conversation. Finally, criticism and weaknesses. Because nobody's perfect, right? Luka has gotten called out for his defense before. He's got to pick that up if he wants to carry the Mamba torch. Especially in a franchise that had dudes like Kobe, Magic, and so many others who prided themselves on effort. Another thing, with LeBron on the roster, is Luka going to be an undisputed alpha, or will he struggle finding that balance? This is more in the short term, since LeBron is on the lighter side of his career. Greatness comes with growing pains, and how Luka handles those will define whether he's truly the next level superstar or just a really good player. Time will tell. So, is Luka the next Kobe? Especially now that he'll be rocking the same jersey, playing under the same bright lights, and sharing the court with LeBron? There's no doubt that wearing purple and gold amps up the expectations. He's got the skill, the clutch gene, and now a legendary teammate to push him. But to keep it 100, Kobe's legacy is massive. Replicating 5 titles, an all-time scoring record, and the relentless drive that made him a global icon, that's no small feat. Luka might be on the fast track to becoming an all-time great, maybe even forging his own path beyond the Kobe comparisons. But if he manages to win big in LA, you could bet that the next Mamba conversation will only get louder. Let me hear from y'all. Can Luka truly carry on Kobe's legacy in the Lakers uniform? Or is this just another phase in its own evolving story? Drop your takes in the comments, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.